Why don't we see more Swooping Hawks in competitive Aeldari lists?
In this series, I'm going to teach you how to use each Aeldari unit more effectively.
So, when I was experimenting with my Aeldari lists, I was originally running 10 Swooping Hawks with their Phoenix Lord, Baharath. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but yeah. I thought that's brilliant. 10, I'll get so many shots. I get 4 shots each. Yeah, they got no AP, but that's pretty good still. They can use like a free grenade strat essentially. The Phoenix Lord can uppy downy them. He can deep strike within 6 and then use the free grenade strat, shoot a load of shots at them, and then disappear again. I thought great, really good. When it came to it, they weren't that good. They weren't really killing much. No AP is not great on the weapons. So let's have a look at the stats and then we'll find out. You'll probably be able to see why they're not being ran as much. So stat line, 14 movement, which is great. Toughness 3, save of 4+, 5+ invuln. Everything else is pretty standard. They can deep strike. Like say, grenade, pack flyover. So once per turn in your movement phase, when you end a normal advance or fallback within 8, visible, you roll 1d6 for each Swooping Hawk and a 4+, so some more wounds. So basically grenades to a maximum of 6. And then you can't use a grenade stratagem afterwards. That's pretty good. These are 85 points for 5 of them. I always compare them to Chaos Space Marines. I think for 90 points, I'm going to be getting Raptors with twice as many wounds, toughness 4, a 3+ save, plasma pistols, metal guns, whatever. Probably a little bit more durable, no invuln, but yeah, that's what I always think about. So I'm thinking of these more like Chaffer unit. So ranged weapons, they all get a last blaster. So they all get assault and lethal hits. Lethal hits is quite good, considering it's only strength 4, but the no AP just kills it for me. It's 24-inch range, that's okay. The XR can have either a better last blaster, which has got extra AP. You can have a Hawk's Talon, which is pretty decent, but you only get 2 shots with it. Strength 6 -2 and 2 damage. That's pretty good. But you only get 1 of them. You can get Scatter Laser, which is okay, but no AP again. And then the really out there option is a Sun Pistol and Power Sword. So Power Sword, 5 attacks, hitting on 3s, strength 4, -2 AP, damage 1. Again, if you're charging in with your Hawks, something's probably going wrong. So again, they get shrines, 1 per 5. But yeah, for me, I was thinking these are going to be some big Alpha Strike unit, dropping in, wiping whatever they look at, doing the free grenades, dropping 11 grenades, potentially killing 5, 6 models, and then getting all them shots, wiping whatever they want on the home field. 6 inches, they may be doing fire and fade in Warhost onto the home objective, stealing the home objective, but it just does not happen. It just did not happen. And I think the main reason for that is the AP 0, because most things on the home objective are getting cover in UKTC terrain. They're getting the cover anyway. So even things with a 4+, even lowly guardsmen with a 4+ save or a 5+ getting a 4+ now, it's not great. And then against Marines with a 3+ save, they're going to be saving majority of those shots. And also considering Marines, you wound them on 4s anyway. So, out of your 40 shots you get in, roughly, half of them are gone from the wound roll anyway. A third of them are gone on the hit roll, and then, 2/3 of them are gone on the save roll of 3 up. So you end up killing like 1 or 2 Marines. You can do more with the grenades, but And Baharov has got a decent weapon. He's alright charging as well, but then once you do your close up drop, you can't charge. And what I find as well, they'd just be left there in the middle of nowhere and just shot to pieces. So if I run Swooping Hawks, I have been running Swooping Hawks as a unit of 5, just as like a cheap objective grabber. First turn, objective grabber can move 14 inches. If you use your tokens, your Aeldari tokens, your agile maneuvers, you can move an extra 2 inches. If you are aspect host, you add an extra 3 inches. So that means they can move 16 or 17, depending if you're war host or not. Sorry, not aspect host, I meant war host. If you're war host, you move 17. If you're not anything else, you move 16. So that's very fast. So you should be able to grab objectives and do secondaries nice and simply with them. And for 85 points, similar to Raptors, similar to, jump intercessors, price-wise, they're decent. They're okay. The problem I find with them now is I've just dropped mine out of my list because Striking Scorpions are also 75 points, the same amount of points. Are they yes, excuse me, they are 75 points, not 85 points. 85 points are the warp spiders, which I was getting confused with. So 75 points. So 75 points, yeah, okay, they're pretty cheap for that. So at 75 points, they are pretty decent. 5 of them pretty decent. The main problem is I like to use them for first turn, grabbing objectives and scoring secondaries. You can get Striking Scorpions for the same price. Striking Scorpions don't move as fast, but they've got infiltrate and scout, so you can get them where you want to get them anyway. If you want to get them on the objective first turn, you've got them on the objective first turn. They're a bit more durable with a 3+ base save, 3+, 5+. And they can actually do a bit in combat as well, especially with the Exarch either having a Power Fist equivalent or a sword with -3 AP, the Biting Blade. And yeah, and if they charge, they get sustained hits. So generally, I value Scorpions a bit more. Okay, just had a check. And my mistake, Swooping Hawks are 85. Warp Spiders are 95. And Scorpions went up to 85 from 75. So yeah, so the exact same as Scorpions. So 85 again is a little bit, on the fringe sort of thing. Like I say, compared to Raptors, 5 points less, and also 10 points more. You can have Warp Spiders, which again have got the Flamers, which are AP1, which are a little bit better. They can do the flicker jump, and they've got a 3+ base save. So I'd be tempted if it's close on points, either having Scorpions or going for Warp Spiders. But Swooping Hawks do have their place, I would say, but they're just not as good as I thought they were going to be when the Codex was released. Apologies for the mistakes. I am pretty tired, but that's no excuse. And leave in the comments whether you use your Swooping Hawks or whether you just leave them at home. Let me know.